we're doing a paranormal investigation today, and we are at the Manresa Castle. Basically, the two haunted rooms is 302 and 306. In room 306, I believe, is where a woman named Kate threw herself out of a window. 302, it's right underneath the attic. The section of the attic that a monk, I don't know if it was a monk, I don't know if it was a Jesuit priest, hung himself. We are staying in room 302. Hey guys, Holly J here, aka Planet Ginger, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we get too far into this video, if you are new to my channel, you probably won't know anything about this, but if you're not new to my channel, I have already been to Manresa Castle in the past, and I came here with my good friend Henry. Henry and I were extremely close, and unfortunately, he passed in a rock climbing accident. He died doing something he loved, but I do just feel like I need to address that in this video. This isn't to try to replace me and Henry's video at all. This isn't to try to undermine it or anything like that. I just, I really wanted to do another paranormal investigation, and Manresa Castle is what I already knew. So under short notice, I just figured it was a good time to come back here. Anyways, not to be morbid, but that needed to be addressed before we begin this video. We're just gonna dive into things.
Find some ghosts.
Here we go.
Okay, so this literally has so much writing on it. All the drawers are written on. Most of them are about like ghost things. Like here's one. Oh my gosh, even the like small little bins here.
Underneath them
smokes. Too. Really? Oh my gosh, seriously, wow. How'd you even find this?
I heard something shuffle. It was just like...
You heard something shuffle?
Yeah, it felt like cards rolling down onto like a table. So
are you serious?
This was straight out, and then I was like, I'm just gonna pull this open, and then all of a sudden all the writing was there, and I was like, huh. I got spanked by a ghost in room number 302 by Matt.
Oh. Wait, what do you think the shuffling was?
It just sounded like as you rolled cards down onto a table one at a time, it was just... And I was like... Well, Holly's in the bathroom, so I don't think that's her.
What?
I was here because I was looking at the Bible, and then I heard that, and it was off to my left. I didn't really think there was anything in here, so I walked through it, and it's just a bed and nightstands. So I was like, well, I guess...
It's kind of creepy.
No, that wouldn't sound like it. Nothing around here would sound like it. It was
a little
just
bit weird.
Like cards just... Oh, wow, yeah. Throwing yourself out of them would definitely be
Yeah, right?
I mean, what, we're third story? Then we're probably like 40 or 50 feet up.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, we're high.
And notice how all the windows don't open.
Right, well, yeah. We just walked into the room. Oh, wow, that's intense lighting. We've, like, literally just sat our stuff down and, like, both went to the bathroom. And you've already heard shuffling. So that's great. The last time I was here, there wasn't a ton that happened, but I didn't stay in this room. This room and then the room like right next to ours is supposedly like the haunted rooms. So yay for us.
Woo!
I know, like I only have my word to go off of right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying we gotta get the proof. Oh, more writing.
Okay, you guys, I'm not even kidding right now. I just was showing Gavin our equipment. We haven't even started. Like, literally, we haven't even started anything.
Walked in. We've been
We
here for 20
just
minutes,
walked
maybe.
in here. So I was showing Gavin the equipment that I just bought, and this is an EMF reader. If you've watched any paranormal shows, like, you know what this is, but basically the gist of it is like spirits can kind of communicate through this by electromagnetic energy, and I literally only have my word to go off of right now. We'll try to debunk this in a bit, but I turned it on to just show Gavin like how it works, and do you see that? It is going wild. It's literally in the red the entire time.
Yeah. And then go stand by the window where there's just absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, you can really see it now. Okay. Got it in green.
Starting to die down. Yeah, well, when you first turned it on, it was just going crazy. Yeah.
Okay, the closer I get to the window. Oh,
Well,
okay.
didn't the lady jump out of the window?
I don't know
just
if
as
you
I
can-
mentioned that, it started to go off again. I hope I didn't upset her.
Okay, yeah, it's literally going off like crazy again. And we're by the window.
There's no technology over there.
What would there be over here?
Closest thing is the light right above the camera, and that's further away than the camera.
It is hitting the red! Gavin, it's hitting the red. Just for your reference, like, I turned this on when I received it. It did not go past, like, the green unless I was right next to the computer, and then it'd start going off. And on top of that, I turned it on at my house to just verify, and it was not going past the green. And now all of a sudden, we're in like yellow and red territory. Okay, anyways, that's our first piece of ghost equipment.
Okay, well, the other thing.
For you guys.
In most hotel rooms, there's one Holy Bible. This is the third one I've found.
There's 3 Bibles.
There's 3 Holy Bibles. Another Holy Bible.
There's how many
Second
of
one.
these?
And then the third
3?
one.
Well, wait a minute. You found this one probably in that room by the bed?
Yeah, then this
and
one
then that
right
one
there,
by the
and
bed,
this
and
one
then
right
they
there.
have a Holy Bible up there. So, I mean, both next to the beds make sense, but they do have one just like sitting up here on top of the mantle, just in case you need it, I guess. I don't know.
You never know. Better be safe than sorry.
Well, and if we're already freaking getting activity, that's crazy. Literally, I turned it on in my work.
And there's nothing.
Right when I got it, and it was not going past the first green
Well, yeah.
until I put it up to the freaking computer.
Yeah, right next to the computer.
Computer,
and now we're
basically.
here in old technology, and it's still
I mean,
bleeping
this-
when it's not next to any
That's what I mean.
new
is this-
technology. It's gonna be a fun night.
And then we have the spirit box. I really want to try the Estes method. I want to see if I can also get a mag light from the store. We're literally just settling in, and then we'll get going. And
Yeah. I was scared the whole time, still am.
Well,
but
that's
here we
that.
go. It's my first time, by the way.
that's the update for now. We'll be back in a little bit. Bye. Dude, no way. That was going red.
Yeah, and you come in here, and look how it just dies down.
We
Yes.
are. The best place
Yeah?
is that mirror between 3 and 4 in the morning.
Oh man, you really asking me to stay up that late?
I've never seen it, but all the online says that mirror between 3 and 4 in the morning, that if you stare into the mirror, you can see somebody behind you. This is the guy that built the place, and his is one of the spirits that supposedly him and his wife, and whenever anybody has seen an apparition of him, it's always been followed with a very thick scent of cigar smoke, because he always smoked cigars, and his wife always wore rosewater perfume, so whenever she's around there's always a very strong smell of roses.
Wow.
You know what's crazy? When we were up in that room, we realized all the drawers had writing in there, and one of the things said that if you have any dreams, you're gonna see something about roses and skeletons.
And you've got the 2 rooms upstairs, the one room that the lady jumped out the window and killed herself. Her husband
That's the room we're
was out at sea, and she got a message that he had died. It wasn't real, and she thought that he had died, so she jumped
Oh
out
my
the
gosh,
window.
That's depressing.
And then the other one was a monk who hung himself in the bell tower. We've actually talked about going up to the bell tower, but the owner won't let anybody up there anymore. You can go up those stairs, and I've actually got some pictures up there, and you get like a lot of like the little sparkle lights that show up in the pictures that you can't see. But everybody online, because I've done a lot of looking into, because I want to see some
Right, yeah.
the mirror that between 3 and 4 in the morning, there's been multiple people that said that they've seen the apparition of a woman standing behind them in the mirror, and when you turn around, then there's nobody there.
Oh my gosh, dude, it's going off like crazy in our room. I told you, Gav,
Yeah.
when I got it, it would not go past like the second green.
I've never got anything on the second or first floor. And then talking with ladies at the counter, the other place that they get a lot of stuff is down in the basement at the laundry room.
That's what the guy was talking about.
They won't, the owner won't let guests go down there anymore.
We were trying to find a mag light. You know, that's just a twist mag light. Nowhere has just twist mag lights, apparently. We had stopped by O'Reilly's and this guy was talking to us. He goes, you should ask if you can go in the basement, which I had not personally heard about that at all. And I had done a fair amount of research on this place.
Me and my wife, we've been there a couple times, and we've experienced a couple just weird things that can't be explained. The mirror is the one that always intrigues me.
Are you
Because
staying up tonight?
not
The
tonight.
weather's down here. I got a spare Celsius.
Yeah, we're here for a family reunion.
Oh.
We've got to be up early in the morning.
What was your name?
I'm Gary.
Gary. I'm Gavin.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
Oh, definitely. My wife's gonna be bummed that she didn't get to. She just wanted me to get ice.
Nice meeting
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, how fun. So I actually did not know about this guy.
Yeah, it was built in 1892 or somewhere around there.
So this mirror is where apparently we need to go tonight.
No, tomorrow morning.
Or yeah, technically tomorrow morning.
It's not lit up at all.
So even if I get this close, does it go off? Okay, we're just gonna bring it to
That's
here.
smarter. Yeah.
It gets this close and it doesn't even go off like
Yeah.
that. Oh, it is kind of going off now.
A little bit.
A little bit, but not like our room.
It never got past that really in this room. It got one bump higher. A whole lot of
I
nothing.
don't know if you can see. It's literally mostly green. I mean, occasionally it'll go up to the third
Yeah,
one,
it's like-
the yellow. But even
Not
yeah,
bad.
even if you hit it, it doesn't really. I mean,
Really
if you
smacked
if you.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess some ghosts are smacking the shit out of it.
I did want to explain this because this was in my last Manresa Castle video. I will dub in the footage right now from me and Henry's adventure. It is a lot different, the hotel. Up here used to be the ballroom. This is an actual room now. It is a piano over here. But as you can see, they totally have made this whole section into a actual room now, which does kind of suck.
Just like this wall.
Oh, which everyone said that's the most haunted area in there, in the room that we can't get to. Oh my god, seriously.
Walk downstairs. Nothing.
It's so weird. So that's what Gary was talking about is the ballroom. Apparently that used to be a chapel there. That area is super active. Also another area that me and Henry investigated in, and I'll dub the footage in, is this area. Now it's just this door. And I don't know what they're doing with this area, but it's totally blocked off by this thing. That's the area where it had more like the soda machine and stuff, where it was just like too loud. We like weren't getting anything. I don't know. We just didn't have equipment at the time, so it like wasn't a super good investigation. Oh, it's kind of going up.
Definitely more interested. Right in the center there.
But still not, I mean, it's really still not hitting red.
It isn't, not like upstairs.
Right now we're just kind of waiting for the receptionist, Amber, to get back so we can interview her and get her take on everything. Gary, who we met, was actually talking. He goes, yeah, you should talk to Amber at the front desk because she's like all over YouTube and she didn't even know it and stuff. And we were like, well, great, she's gonna be on it again. Amber, how long have you worked here?
I have been working here for almost 5 years, and I work nothing but night times.
Okay, tell us some of your crazy experiences.
Well, I have had anything that you can possibly imagine. I've witnessed doors open and close by themselves when there's no windows, no fans, no explanation for it whatsoever. I have witnessed clocks that are supposed to be broken working on their own. I had a radio come on by itself downstairs in the laundry room that was not even plugged in. Extra footsteps in the hallway. I've even been spoken to at one time when there was nobody else in the building but me. Not gonna lie, that's the one and only time that I almost ran out the building. It was so nice too, so friendly, and just a friendly hello, and I was just like, peace out, bye. I believe very much so that it was Kate. Her story is pretty tragic. She was waiting for her fiance to come back in off of sea. She was told that the boat had capsized and everybody passed away. The guy ended up coming home after she had already jumped out the window. There's another version of that story that I had heard along the way saying that she had gotten pregnant by another guy when she found out he survived and jumped out the window before he could come home. Wow. I choose to go with the whole Romeo and Juliet thing.
When we use the spirit box tonight, I feel like that's something like we can maybe
might be able to get
Maybe
to the
get to the bottom of if we do speak to Kate, like
Yeah.
that would be really cool, and
would
maybe
be.
we can just straight up ask her. Like,
Yeah, I've gotten answers from her, like via blinking lights and things like that. We have like 2 rooms on this floor. Everything else is up on the 2nd and 3rd floor. My mother was staying with me at the time, and she had already fallen asleep, and her table lamp kept blinking. But it would only do it out of my peripheral. Every time I would turn around and stare at it, it would stop. So I asked out loud, I said, Kate, if that's really you, could you make the light blink for me one more time? The light literally blinked 3 times, went off, and then went back on. And I was so like, I don't know whether to be super excited you just answered me or be like slightly freaked out, you know? Now, we have gotten a lot of answers from her via like REM pod and things like that. There's a friend of mine that has one of the REM pods that's got the different colored lights, and we actually had them answering us depending upon yes for purple or no for green or whatever.
that's
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
They're very
Pretty
intelligent
impressive,
here.
yeah.
I will definitely say that. And I believe very much that Charles Eisenbeis is here as well, which he is the mayor that built this place. He was the very first mayor.
And that is who also Gary brought up.
When he came to town, I guess he built a bunch of different things downtown, like a bakery, a cracker factory, a bank. The whole idea how he became so big in town is he was providing ships as they came into port with provisions. And then he built this huge hotel of like 125 rooms in preparation for the railroad. Railroad never happened, and so he lost a lot of his fortune, but he still wanted his dream castle, so he built this place in the same exact year. But the weird part is the other hotel never became a hotel. It ended up becoming a sanitarium and burnt down somewhere in the early 1900s.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So the other thing he said was that for his wife, you smell like rose, and then
Yes.
for him, you smell cigars.
Cigar smoke, yeah. The time that I smelt it was the second time that I was alone in here. It smelled kind of like roses, but it was more just like really, really intense, like flowery smell.
Roses are kind of making a lot of connections around here, and it seems to be pretty
it could
prolific.
have something to do with the rose garden too, because this whole fountain area that we have over to the side, that actually was the rose garden, I guess, back in when Kate
Gotcha.
was here. According to what I read, the Kate that jumped is different than his wife.
I
Yes.
remember when I was investigating this place back when I originally first stayed here, I was getting really confused because I was like, wait a minute, are there 2 Kates? Because
Yeah.
there's like, yes, so there is 2 Kates.
What are the odds?
I know
it would be
that
2.
both of them are
Yeah.
Kates. Yeah.
According to a couple of the pages that I've read and the Historical Society, she supposedly was Eisenbeis' second wife that he
Okay.
built this place for. Because he had another wife too. He married her in San Francisco, and then she passed away before he remarried. They had 4 kids from the first marriage and then 4 kids from his second marriage.
Oh, so there still might be some Eisenbeises around.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually met a couple. My first week here, the phone starts ringing and I look down and it literally says Charles Eisenbeis.
Yeah, you're like, oh.
And I'm like, oh heck no, I'm not answering that phone, right? And it turns out that the guy was 7th generation, but the derivative of the name had changed, and it actually had a Z on it.
It was Kate Eisenbeis that was the rose one, right? Not
Yes.
Kate. Okay.
But there is 2 children that haunt the place as well.
Oh.
One of them is between 6 and 7 years old. His name is Ethan, we found out. And then there's another little girl. Everybody thinks that her name is Lotta. She's between 9 and 10. There's also some talk about a mysterious body of a child found in the gravesite. I was able to find a little bit of information on it. Turns out when she died of a heart defect, her body was supposed to be buried or something in another county, but the ground was too frozen to dig the grave. So they temporarily placed her body in the crypt, but then that's where the story stops. The little boy, I know he loves to mess with electronics. That is his favorite thing.
Like
He'll drain
yeah.
batteries. I've had people have their phone completely and totally 100% charged on green. They walk in the room and they're in there no more than 10 minutes and their phone is red.
Dang. And so which
Yeah.
room would that be? Would that be
302.
Okay, great.
302.
But
302
it's
and
a
306
room.
are the only 2 rooms on the 3rd floor that my office phone doesn't work in either. Which
Really?
is
That
really
is so
strange.
weird.
Yeah. You know, the shadow figure that I was talking about earlier, there used to be like curtains all the way across, right? Sitting here one night and I see the curtains kind of flitter and I see somebody walk by. At first I thought there was people up there. And then it happened again, only it was walking back this way, right? Finally, my curiosity got the best of me. I was like, I've got to go up there and see if there's somebody up there. If it's not, it's all in my head, you know? There was not a soul up there. Come back down here about 15 minutes later, I seen the curtains flutter and he walked by again. And that's why I started really thinking that it was the Jesuit. Because I've seen him up there and then also right around the attic stairs and right in your room.
You were talking about our room and we couldn't quite remember, but you said he walked from like the bathroom to somewhere?
Yes. You know the separate bedroom?
Yes.
In 302? That bedroom door was open and I seen him walk from the bathroom in the second bedroom to the seating area. I've also been told by several mediums and psychics that have come through here that they seem to think that there's a portal somewhere in here. Last time I was able to take people up to the attic, they would get almost like a spinny, like vortexy, vertigo type feeling.
Maybe that's why the EMF detector was just reading all the way across the third floor.
There's a ton of people.
There's just either a ton of people or there's just a giant vortex just sitting in the attic.
True,
and it's
yeah.
just...
So I guess my final question to you, because the thing that I'm really interested in, which I know we're not allowed to access, but you can probably access, is the attic and the basement. So what are your stories about the attic and the basement?
The first time I ever went up there by myself, turned off all my devices, I was up there in complete darkness. It felt like, I don't know, like the air was really thick, like it was really heavy, almost like there was an elephant sitting on my chest. And then it changed over to almost like a cottony in your head kind of vertigo feeling. Lasted for maybe about 15 minutes and then it was like complete and total peace. And then with the laundry room, that's where I had the radio come on by itself. Past our laundry room, there's like this little door that goes into this dirt area, and it's nothing but like dirt that goes all the way back underneath our restaurant. And it's where like our phone wires and like they store stuff and things down there, and that's where most of the water piping is too. It's the one and only place in the castle that I get a really strange feeling, and I've never been in it.
The last thing I actually wanted to ask you about is, okay, so Gary was talking about that mirror.
That's actually where I seen him at.
Really?
Was in it's during power outage, and there was an older man sitting in that chair with his back to us, and all I could see was just like the top of his head, and then like a piece of his coattail hanging off. And it's one of those situations where you like see it, and you're like, "What is that?" And I backed up, and there was nothing there. And
See, it happens so quick. I think
Yeah.
that's the problem. Is like it happens so quick, and then you're like, "Did I just see that?"
yes, that's happened to me so many times.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for letting us interview you.
You're welcome. My pleasure, my friend.
Yeah.
We were told about these really great creaky stairs, so we're gonna go enjoy the creakiness. It's gonna be amazing. The floor is already creaky. All right, here's the amazing stairs. Oh yeah, that's a good one. 4 out of 10. We'll try these next ones. Hopefully these are better. The floor's creakier than these stairs.
Yeah.
Oh! Yep.
Oh, these are really bad.
Oh yeah, these are good stairs. All right, we're over yonder. So this is allegedly a very haunted spot. That's the attic. I got the reader. Then we'll, yeah, it's already popping off. And then we'll check out how creaky these stairs are too. Oh, jeez. It just keeps getting crazier. Oh yeah, nice and going crazy. I think we'll try to take some pictures later tonight. Oh yeah, full red. Seriously? Consistently. Sounds like there's a fan in there, but yeah. And then that video previously when we were down in the lounge or the library where there's nothing. Well, now we're on the technically 4th floor as we go down the stairs. Super creaky ones. Good stuff.
I actually, now that I think about it, I think that's why me and Henry didn't go up these stairs when we were investigating, because we weren't even on the 3rd floor, obviously.
Oh, gotcha.
And
Already at the bottom of the stairs, and it's hardly getting up to red.
well, now it's going a little bit more, but
A little bit.
no way, dude. That is just so weird to me.
Alright, so we'll just keep that recording and see what it's like walking in. milder.
No, of course, all red.
Yeah, almost immediately. It's just super strong in here. Yeah, right there, look at that. Full red, consistently.
No way, dude.
Alright.
See, and look at that. Now it's not full red.
And it's the camera's a less
Wait,
like
go right here.
foot away.
No way. Remember, it was full red here before.
Yeah. Well, then we can go back over here and let's see if somebody's still standing here. Nope. They left. There's nobody. Right over here, maybe? Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Dude.
All flashing red. But cover that. Look at that.
Okay, it was definitely not doing that downstairs.
And it wasn't doing. We checked that corner earlier.
I think the fact that like this isn't going off in the same locations consistent, like, and I was recording earlier. We
Yeah.
saw it going off.
In that one spot.
Full red right in that spot. And
Yeah.
then we go back there and it's 2 cogs of green.
Yeah. All of nothing.
We're gonna
It's
have to
moving
get
around.
the spirit box up and going, I think.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're new at the spirit box. We kind of started doing it and we think we got a response that said ready. And so we were like, no, we're actually not ready. We should probably get ready and start rolling. So that's where we're at this moment in time. If you've never done the spirit box before, basically what this does, we have PSB7 spirit box connected to a Bluetooth speaker. It is just going to scan through radio stations and supposedly you're supposed to hear responses come through here like kind of clearer than the other words that it's scanning through. So
We got it set at 100 ms. And then we are on the AM. Got this machine turned up all the way, doing the volume on the Bluetooth speaker, and we'll ask questions.
and see if we get some responses. So
Yeah.
you already said you're ready. I think first and foremost, we want to know who we are speaking to. Can you use this device and let us know who we're speaking to? Can you give us a name?
Is this Kate?
Yes. Did you hear that or am I just hearing
I
it?
heard a
Okay.
yes. What happened to your husband?
I thought she said what husband? I'm dead serious. I swear I heard that.
Oh, you're right, because what happened to your fiance?
Dead.
Yeah, I heard that too.
No way, dude. No way. Actually, wait, hold on. We gotta stop for a minute. Sorry, Kate. We're gonna get back to you in just a second. But I'm dead serious. I did not think this thing actually worked.
I didn't think so.
And
either.
now it's kind of weird because I'm like, I don't know if it's just, see, this is why I really want to try the Estes method because I'm like,
Well, yeah, all of a sudden I ask, like, what happened to your husband? She's like, what
said-
husband? And it's like, oh, I'm so sorry. What happened to your fiance? My bad. Died. Oh.
which if you remember the story we just got told by Amber, she killed herself because she thought that her fiance had died.
Yeah.
And that's why she threw herself. I'm not laughing at you, Kate, I promise. I'm just really like shocked by this. Okay,
What
that's
else do you ask a ghost?
that's wild.
I don't even know if that's offensive to say. Is there anything you want to tell us?
Something else is what I heard, and then something else
There's
after.
a lot of women's words in a row on 3 different
I heard
channels.
something else and
Oh
then
my god.
another word.
You asked something else?
So Kate, I actually do have a question for you, and I think you already kind of answered it, but can you just confirm again? The reason why you killed yourself was because you got told that your fiance died. Is that true? Kind of.
Is there anybody else in the room with you, Kate?
I thought I heard anybody and then people. I don't know, it's hard because that's why I'd like to do the Estes method, because I'm like, now I feel like I'm just hearing what I want to hear.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see that.
Where the
I
Estes method would be
see-
more interesting because you don't know what questions are being asked.
Yeah. You can always just sit here alone and see what happens while you're gone. Just leave a recording in case I die.
Do you want to stay in here and then I'll go
Yeah, I
down
can
and
just
get it?
ask it questions and see what happens. And see if I get anything. And then
Because, yeah, I just need to go get my headphones. Because I think I can just plug this straight into my headphones, but
it looked like it.
if not, then that's going to be a problem. Also, repping Project Fear. My favorite paranormal gang ever. I thought it was appropriate to rep their merch while we're investigating. I'm going to leave Gavin up here by himself.
Woo.
Are you sure?
No, but I already said it, so might as well.
Okay, well, I'll be right back. Hopefully I don't get anything crazy happen to me. Should you have this
Yeah,
going?
just to make it a little more relaxed. I'm already scared.
Dude, no way. It's just sitting at freaking green.
Well, that's honestly pretty cool because this whole room was lit up red when we first got here. And now it's just only green, so it's like,
The
okay.
ghost's gone. Like, we don't know. Do you want to know?
Yeah,
Okay.
started with that. And then
While you're alone in here?
yeah.
Okay, I will be right back.
Cool, see you in a bit.
I'll go on a quick little drive around, you know?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
2 hours later. Holly, where are you? Alright, well now I'm alone. So this should be fun. This is a heavy speaker. It's heavier than I expected. So I'll get this thing going. See if it picks up anything. Hey Kate, are you still here? Yeah? Okay. Well, now I'm here alone and hoping to talk to you some more. There's some nasty rumors about you regarding the legitimacy of the child, and I was wondering, or even if you had one, that if it was out of wedlock or something, or wasn't your fiance's. I was wondering if you had anything to say about that. Like, were you pregnant? Sound like you said no. Dude, it's you, Kate, right? That's here? Okay. Is there anybody else in the room with us? I'm looking for a yes or no. Is there a relative of Heisenweiss here? Is it a grandchild who's here? No? Okay. No relation? Are you able to give me a name by chance for this person? That was fast.
Did you get anything?
Not 100% sure. I asked about this child story. Sounded like no. I also just don't know if I'm looking for.
I know. See, that's the hard part about the spirit
Yeah.
boxes. I don't know if I'm just
And this is
looking for.
yeah, this has kind of been popping off a little more.
So I do want to just see if this.
Bluetooth already open.
Jesus Christ.
Waiting for Bluetooth connection.
Yeah, that was
That
a little bit
thing's
scary.
Also really heavy. That was kind of
Power off.
You don't have to say that.
I know, that was a little bit scary. I didn't know I was going to see that.
I'll leave this on and treat it like a
For sakes.
wrong size.
Yeah. Damn, I really wanted to do the Estes. Damn, I'm so mad because I literally was going to look at this too and I was going to make sure that it was the right.
Live and learn, I guess.
So we're trying a different sort of light situation to see if it works. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to believe this.
We're winging it.
The mag light is like a twist light. That's the one I would have preferred to get. We looked everywhere. Nowhere has just like a twist mag light. So we're going with this one. It's like a little, just like Walmart light. We're kind of trying to make it so the connection's barely there so that it can turn on and off.
Alright, I think it's close enough.
Okay. We are not in an area where we can bump that. So
That's struck.
hypothetically, if that comes on, we don't really have a reason of why. Do we want to keep doing the spirit box and then keeping this going? I can kind of keep that up there for you guys. I don't know if you can really see that all that well, but I can see it in the reflection of the window and I can see that it's going red right now. I don't know if that's because of the spirit box.
I mean, it's not even flashing through all the channels like it was before. And before I had it on and it was just like next to nothing.
We were talking to Kate before. Is Kate still here?
It's weird.
You were here. Kate, if you're here, can you tell us how you died? What I almost got was the PS device, which literally like tells you the words that it's saying that are coming
That's
through.
pretty crazy.
I know, but the reason why I wanted this is because of freaking Estes method. And no, the Estes method is literally irrelevant because it doesn't freaking connect to my headphones, which I should have checked before we came here.
Can't see that. How's it looking?
It's pretty much staying at green, but it's occasionally flickering to red. Are you guys using the EMF detector to let us know that you're here? There we go. How many people are in this room right now? I don't know. I feel like I'm not hearing anything. I feel like I'm hearing sections where like something, like it's saying something, but like
Yeah.
I just can't understand what it's saying.
Are you the one that likes playing with electronics?
Okay, so that was really weird. I guess we're setting up on my phone for a minute because my freaking camera just randomly not died. It didn't even die. It literally just said battery exhausted and stopped recording.
I've never even heard of that before.
I have never seen my camera do that. And I filmed like long videos before. It does shut off after 30 minutes normally, and then I have to like turn it back on. It was about 30 minutes. So like I just assumed it was turned off because it was just hitting that 30-minute mark, and then I tried to turn it back on and it literally just says battery exhausted and won't let me turn my camera back on. I mean, it does turn on and it tells me that, but oh no way. He's doing the EMF right next to my camera and it's just like, I can't even flip this easily.
Spiking over here. next to the dead camera. It's going down again. It's going crazy right here.
I don't know. I guess I just leave it be for a couple minutes.
Probably should have tried to turn it back on. See what happens. Nope, battery exhausted. But it's able to turn back on.
But I feel like this would be a good time to just like take a break anyways. It's 11:20 p.m. So I mean really the night hasn't even started.
Apparently not. No, not even to the witching hour yet.
No, that's 3 a.m. That's a long ways away. I think we're just gonna chill for a minute and then we will reconvene. And hopefully my camera will be back up and running. Okay, so a little bit of a change up. My camera, it obviously had that error message come up. We did end up plugging it in. Gavin luckily had a Android charger in his bag. Then I just turned it back on and now it says it's at 5%. That's crazy because when I left my house, I unplugged my camera literally when I left the house. So I know it was fully charged, which I mean, I know that we were recording downstairs and stuff, but I personally don't think I was recording enough to drain the battery that much.
I mean, even if we filmed for 2 hours, I don't think that would drain it completely.
I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I don't really know why I did all that. So we're filming on my phone right now because that's the only thing that's kind of working at the moment. But we are going to do another lap. We're going to go downstairs again, probably look at that mirror that everyone keeps talking about. And then we'll come back up here and then we're going to get ready for bed, I think. Do you have the EMF detector? Oh, perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
It's on me at all times. I'll be ready for it.
all right. We're leaving the light on in here.
I'm actually terrified right now.
Oh my god, dude, that's like the worst I've seen it.
Yeah.
That is like solid red.
Well, they said all of the 3rd floor, so maybe we go down to the stairs at the end of the hallway and see.
I'm definitely hearing people still awake, so that's good to know. What's the reader at? Still full red. Oh my god.
It wasn't even like this in the room. Oh, it's starting to go down a little.
No, it was not. It wasn't like that until you went up to.
I was dropping, yeah, a little bit less consistent.
Really? It's nothing. Yeah, barely anything. Supposedly, when you look in this mirror, Charles Eisenbeis will show up behind you. But it's supposed to be like more like around 3 a.m., which it's only about 1:30 right now. It's literally, I know it's at freaking green. I don't know why, but all of a sudden, my stomach just felt really like intense, like sharp pain. I'm like, ow. I don't know if that's paranormal or what, but that really hurt. It's pretty dead. It's not really going off at all. That's an issue last time that me and Henry talked about together, that we were like, why do I feel like it's harder to breathe when we get on the third floor? I don't know if it's just from going up the staircase, but my chest feels like super heavy.
I know, me too.
It's hard for me to breathe.
Yeah, no, this is just already going. I'm just covering the green lights because they're too freaking bright.
Here's room 306. That's the other haunted room. Yeah. Alright. We can probably switch back over to my camera now. So we're gonna switch over to that, and I think we're gonna try the spirit box a little bit more and see if we can get anything before we go to bed. So okay, so we are gonna try another session on the spirit box just to see if we get anything.
You know, I think either way we got some good stuff, especially with this little meter. Just seeing the difference it makes on the different lights. That scared the shit out of me.
Sorry, that was not what I intended to do. We'll set this up so you guys can watch that. Is anybody here with us right now? Are any spirits here with us? Yes.
Yep.
If you want to speak with us, you're going to have to speak very clearly through this device so we can understand you. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for the night. Honestly, if I give, like, giving my kind of take on this place, I actually don't know if I fully believe the, like, monk story.
Yeah, I mean, even in here, the documents, it said it was
It says that it's
debatable at best.
yeah, there's like no real evidence of it. The only person who was coming through was Kate.
Yeah, I mean, there could definitely be like some kids or something, but they're not in this room. Suppose somebody could have died up there, but a lot of people were talking about a portal, so there's a chance that, you know, something's going on
And
up there.
even actually, you know what's interesting is even in Amber's stories that she was telling us, she always was mentioning Kate. She felt like it was always Kate talking to her. If I were to give my take from tonight, I literally think it's that I feel like Kate's for sure here, but
Yeah, like Kate's the only one that's here, because she's the only one who died in tragedy. Everybody else just kind of seemed like they died in a way where it's
well,
easy for them to move on.
the monk slash Jesuit slash whatever it actually is, there's no real evidence to back that one up. So we don't even know if that's really true. So that's all we have for tonight. We'll touch base in the morning. We'll give you guys any updates, and then kind of like our final thoughts on the manresa castle.
Yeah.
So, good night, and we will chat in the morning.
Okay. We survived the night.
Barely. I was terrified.
Yeah.
Of course, I was the only one to wake up in the middle of the night. Scared. Should have gone downstairs to the mirror, but I didn't.
Shoot, yeah, you woke up at the right time too. So basically Gavin woke up around 4.
Pretty much on the dot.
Oh my gosh, you totally should have went downstairs and looked in the mirror, and I was just sound asleep.
I just rolled my back to the large part of the room and tried to go to sleep as soon as possible.
And you didn't see anything.
No, I didn't really hear much either. It was just the AC's going. Could have heard something. I don't really know. I was also kind of
Yeah.
dazed.
I went to bed probably at 1:30
I was
too. I really wanted to stay up. I really could not do it. I should have taken a nap or something during the day and I would have had more stamina, but I actually was surprised because I feel like a lot of the claims were about during the night, like hearing little things happening, which I mean, we do have the AC going, so there is that. But even then, I mean, people were talking about like the wardrobe hangers and stuff, like moving the wardrobe
Oh,
all the
really?
time. And I slept right next to it. I didn't hear anything. I don't know. I slept pretty well through the night. So nothing crazy really happened, to be honest, during the night. I feel pretty okay about this ghost hunting trip because it was very impromptu and kind of thrown together. Obviously, I just got the equipment, so I'm trying to figure out how to use it. There are things that I would like to have next time I go out ghost hunting. I would like to get a PS device because I just think that obviously it's clearer because it says the word on the screen and it says it aloud. So it's not as difficult to decipher as the spirit box is. I would like to do the Estes method as well with the spirit box, because I just think it would be a lot clearer when you have somebody like unbiased listening to it without hearing the questions being asked. Weirdly enough, I think our biggest hit was the freaking EMF detector.
Yeah, that thing, it definitely seemed like it was broken up here, and then it was like, nope, it's definitely working great. And then all the hot spots that they were talking about, it always start pinging and hitting the red.
Thinking about our spirit box session, I'm interested to see what happens, what I find and what I notice when I watch this back, because I think we were clearly talking to Kate.
Yeah.
Everything that was coming through correlated with Kate. Although it was like kind of a bit difficult to decipher words and like hear what was coming through, I still think that it was kind of a success. There were obviously things that we thought came through that I'm kind of like, this doesn't make any sense. When you're in the moment too, I feel like you're trying so hard to like listen to any little bit of a word. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to be able to look back at it and kind of listen, see if we actually got more than I think we did. I feel like this trip was a bit of a success. I feel like all of them are like definitely learning experiences for me. I didn't feel that scared though. I know you.
I'm glad you didn't. Somebody needed to not be scared.
How was your first ghost hunting experience?
It was definitely cool getting to come out here at least, come back to the town and check it all out, but then getting inside the building, it was pretty cool, you know, just getting to hear the history about it and like the alleged ghosts that are through here, you know, try to communicate with them. I think that was really cool. It was definitely terrifying at first, especially when we walked up, like last night, the last time we came up here and walked up the steps, and there was just that heavy weight on her chest. It was a weird sensation, but that was definitely one of those things where it's like, yeah, there's definitely something going on in this hotel, and that was really cool to get to experience.
Well, thanks for being a guest. I appreciate it because
Tons of fun.
it's really hard for me to find people to agree to come with me on adventures like this. One thing that's hard about investigating in a hotel setting is you just really don't know what is actual creaking and what is actual movement you're hearing, and
being down in the lounge, do you hear that? And then all of a sudden a toilet flushes and it's like, yeah, okay.
So unless you're going to rent out the entire hotel, it's really hard to get like concrete evidence of noises being made that like actually correlate with something unexplainable.
I feel like that's where that technology that you were talking about would be the key factor in a situation, an environment like this.
I would personally love to do like an abandoned asylum or something like that. Or I don't know. I do want to go to a lot more paranormal places. I would like to go to the Stanley Hotel. I know I just talked about how you can't really tell what's really going on with hotels and stuff, but I've always kind of wanted to go to the Stanley. I have a lot of haunted places on my bucket list that I'd like to go to. I think it'd be really cool to get another camera too.
I'll have one in each person's hand.
Yeah, have another camera and maybe even get a night vision.
Put something up as just in one location. Like when we left this room, it would have been really cool. Like when we shut off the lights, even when we went to go get dinner, just have the camera set up and
just see what we catch. Yeah, I know that would be really nice. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and like this video if you enjoy this type of content. I know it's something I don't do often, but I would like to do a bit more. So yeah, if you do like this content, let me know by liking it. Comment a little ghost emoji if you've made it this far in the video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!